Okay.
Kenny.
So, before we do any of this shit, and yes, I'm cursing very vulgarly today because it's pissed me off to the point of viscosity, and I don't give a fuck right now.
Kenny doesn't normally curse, guys.
For all my friends who don't hear me curse on this show, I apologize, goddammit. But I've had it up to here with this shit in WWE. I'm sick and tired of this shit, goddammit. Why is Goldberg Universal Champion again? Why do we keep going back to 1999? We don't want to see that shit anymore. We don't.
I do. Fuck you.
No, you don't, Carlos. Because you know what you're going to see at WrestleMania? You're going to see Roman Reigns versus Goldberg at WrestleMania. And what do we do versus Goldberg versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania? We boo the shit out of both of them. That's what we do.
That's not the spirit fest I want to see.
You said you're not sick of it. That's what you get with Goldberg versus Roman Reigns as Universal Champion. You're getting that. All in your throat. Like Tiana Trump and dicks. All in your throat. That's what you get. Roman Reigns versus Goldberg. That's what you get.
You sound like your old lady right now. All right?
It does not sound like a good match.
It doesn't. God damn it, it doesn't. All right, fine. I don't want it.
Okay, you think that's good shit? That's such good shit, huh? Yeah.
No.
I'm telling you right now, if you have not got on the AEW bandwagon, I suggest you get on it now. Because goddamn Revolution Saturday, it's gonna be a hell of a pay-per-view. Would you like to know set card for that pay-per-view?
Sure, why the hell not?
We got Hangman, Adam Page, and Kenny Omega defending the AEW Tag Team Championships against who? The Young Bucks. Which means we're about to watch the Elite be exploded at the core. Destroyed. Because somebody gonna turn on somebody. And along with that, we got Darby Allin versus the Spanish God, Sandy Guevara.
Okay.
That's going to be a match. And
hell yeah.
Finally, we're getting the Bastard Pac versus Orange Cassidy. His debut. Yeah. 3 matches.
Put it in my veins!
3 matches already. And as if we didn't have enough of a hell of a show, we got Cody versus MJF. So we'll tear the fucking house down. And what is your main event? Chris Jericho, Le Champion versus John Moxley. Who, by the way, Chris Jericho is probably the most over person in wrestling right now. Every time he comes to the ring, these niggas scream his song with the top of their lungs.
These are facts.
Word for word.
I've actually seen.
All that being said, fuck you, WWE Creative, and everything that you fucking stand for. I can't fucking take this shit.
Oh my God!
They bring out the Undertaker. They bring out Undertaker as a fucking novelty. You know what he did today? You know what Undertaker did today? He botched the fucking choke slam. How did you do that? By almost dropping AJ twice before you're supposed to drop him.
No!
Yeah. His old ass need to not lift up another human body ever again. The only thing he need to lift up is that retirement pension check and take it to the goddamn bank. That's the only thing he need to be lifting up. That's the only kind of bump he need to be having. He don't need to be coming out to the ring and the entrance being longer and longer. And I love Undertaker. But goddamn it, when it's time to go, it's time to go. Sit your ass home. Stop flying to Saudi Arabia. With that damn coat and that damn hat.
The Prince wants the Undertaker there. Goddamn it, the Prince wants the Undertaker there.
Fuck that. We don't want the Undertaker there. Stop ruining his legacy. Let the man rest in peace. Leave that shit
literally
alone. We don't want that shit no more.
They will run Undertaker to the ground, literally.
His knee's already gone. You can tell he is pain when he's walking down the ramp. Every step he's taking is like, arthritis. Arthritis. Arthritis.
And that's a long, slow motherfucking walk to the ring.
God damn it. I'm sick of it. And you want to know why I've stopped watching Raw and SmackDown? That's why. And guess who's coming back tomorrow? Oh, John Cena. Let me guess. He gonna be the hero from Goldberg? Fuck out of
here. Yeah, hard pass on that shit.
Out of here.
Before I bring it in, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special episode. Why? The Hoodrats are in the building.
We brought sound effects. Whatever these.
Whatever. Okay. They got a whole tablet with sound effects and shit. That's funny.
You still in?
They're hijacking my shit. Live via satellite. It is Gorilla Game Podcast. I am your empathetic yet foul mouth half of this show. I don't even know which precursor aka I want to do anymore. Fuck it. Young Raspy God. Carlos Crawford, aka Tim Music Charlie. So it's me, Kenny, Lou, Joe, Tangi, and we're piled up in the tank headed towards AEW and shit, right? You think they're gonna open up the doors this time?
Nope.
No. I'll post anything. AKA Ric Flair, the franchise. Ric Flair, the greatest of them all. I've been the man ever since being the man was cool. Honey, don't wrap me up. I'm off the vino like Kobe. AKA Snack Miller. Whoa. Young Bill Murray. I'm 21, but I feel 30. A little birdie out in Jersey said my raps were too wordy, so I told her suck my dick and do a curtsy. Dirty Slurpee. AKA Gelato Graham. Ladies and gentlemen, the receiving corps is here. The gang's all here, ladies and gentlemen. Joey Blunt. Spliffy Bustillo.
You ran out of names?
Blunt, aka Space Cadet Joe. Take off.
The most powerful offense in the
Northern Montgomery Village.
NWL, the National Weed League, aka
Power through it.
Haystack West. All right, we got Dusty. All we got left is Rusty, Busty, and Musty. Musty.
What, this nigga don't take showers or something?
We live up to their names, asshole. Hey, you shut the hell up back there. You boys may have got me, but there's no way. Stop right there. We will. Now, where's the rest of them? Like I'm going to tell you bastards where my family is. You're going to make this difficult for us, ain't you? Son, just shoot them. I'll talk to sheriff myself. No, he won't up the reward if they're dead. He's the only asshole I know that lives by the book. And lawmen are a thing right now. Oos, go ahead and introduce yourself to these people.
I guess I'll give it a shot. My name is Kenneth Whitaker, a.k.a. Hendrick Solo, the original owner of the Millennial Falcon. According to my calculations, Calrissians this way.
Wait, which way?
That way. That way.
Oh, man.
I got my scope polished up just for him.
Is the Blicky on the other end?
Yep.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Blicky Philly sticky singing like canary Bitch on Halle Berry
Right.
Oh my God. AKA the last Black Jedi. I have much to learn. You still have.
Go put underneath office.
That's what the sound is. You know why I say much to learn you still have? That's why I tell people's girlfriends when they're giving me the sloppy top.
I'm telling Tangy.
Not me. It's the Last Black Jedi. It's not me.
Oh, okay.
Two different people. AKA the Black Hot Rod. Just when they think they have all the answers, I change the questions. Play my music, son. Oh, get the extended version.
I was playing Flanagan's Ball.
Okay.
I like Dropkick Murphys.
All I do is think about my homeland. There's no hoes there.
Damn.
All of them are ugly as fuck. AKA Nacho Man, I'm saying you, yeah. See, everyone's wondering where the snow is, but I don't really care about the snow because snow brings hoes, and I can't have snows and hoes try to curl up in my house because the hoes mean they always want to attach themselves. But I can't have a hoe attach themselves to me. No. I got too much money and getting too much asses to kick. Yeah. So what I do is I simply do everything that I specialize in. And one thing I specialize in for certain is snapping these Slim Jims. Yeah. Make sure you get you one because, Slim Jims are the model, man, not your man's favorite. I can't snap a Slim Jim like I snap a hole, bust it wide open and kick her out the door. Oh, yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, that was Nacho Man, I'm a Savage, live from Africa in a tribal hut avoiding these hoes.
Yeah. And the fact that I had Slim Jims in my bag made it even more fun.
Excellent prop.
That's really...
Motherfucker really had a Slim Jim on.
I appreciate the dedication.
Right.
That's funny. AKA Mr. Go Slick Vodka. How old are you, McLovin? Old enough? Old enough for what? To party? AKA the very sexual. Very tight.
Very tight, yes.
Austin Powers Faja.
Wait, is Faja?
That is Faja. All right. Let me find my balls, for God's sakes. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I'm okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this black man has taken a hiatus, so taking his place will be the one and only Bill Cosby.
Oh, no.
Everybody knows that a quaalude is just a tool for what a woman really wants. Don't believe Janice Dickinson and Amanda Constance because they look like men. I would never taste good Jell-O pudding on the likes of them. So in order to understand why I tell each and every one of you to eat your pudding pops, you must understand the secret recipe of the pudding pop.
Go.
Chocolate quaaludes and a little bit of vodka. Don't you push that buzzer when I'm speaking. Damn it, this is my time to talk because they got me tweeting on the Twitter for myself.
Oh, man, fuck you, man.
No, it's fuck you.
Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, as I said before, y'all doing AKAs or what?
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
I told y'all to get ready. We do this shit weekly. Nah.
All right.
It's your boy Lou, aka the Hooded Latin Monster, aka Dracula's Fear.
You did.
This nigga got a sound effect.
Exactly. Gotta use the sound effects too, nigga. Why not?
Okay. Boy, that's the suit.
You did.
Using Nate Dogg's voice.
So I'm just pass it off from there.
He's gonna pass it off.
You know what I'm
Let
saying?
my brain marinate right now.
This young Joe, you know what I'm saying? AKA Space Cadet Joe, you know what I'm saying? Always landing in the space, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Just living live from the DMV, repping, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get cracking tonight. We're gonna get.
Wait, I want to feel them too.
Yeah.
What?
Shout out to the fans.
Shout out to the fans.
Ah, shout out to you. The day.
Oh no, I forgot we have Bill Cosby on deck.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna do a joke that I'm whatever shit.
It's America's dad. Nah.
At any rate, gentlemen, we're gonna get right into it.
Are we back? We are back. We're back.
Let's get the chop in this motherfucking fable, because boy, do I have a pretty debatable one this week. Ladies and gentlemen, what if Len Bias didn't die?
Oh, this should be very entertaining like my shows.
No, the fuck you're not doing this episode like this. No. No.
Why? Why not, bro? Like, imagine, I remember Len Bias.
This episode.
Hey, if you like.
Shit, let's do it.
All right.
Sure, babe.
What happened?
I'm from the UK visiting.
Terrific. At any rate, so yeah, all right. What if Len Bias actually didn't die and went on to have a fruitful NBA career? Well, let's take a look at Len Bias at a profile, right? He went to the University of Maryland. We all know this. He was a 6'9", 210 small forward. So, yeah, he was tall and wiry. He was a fucking bully.
For that time, that was never seen. 6'9" small forward.
Exactly. Not only that, in his senior year, he averaged 23 points, 7 rebounds, and shot 54% from the field.
Oh, incredible numbers.
My old man and old heads alike will tell you that he busted Michael Jordan's ass at least 4 games out of the season because they were in the same conference.
Early in their career, probably.
Well, early in our career, you say, right? Well, he gets drafted by Boston in '86, second overall, which is crazy when you think about it, because Boston had the second overall pick, and they were champions just the past season.
I don't know how the hell that happened.
How the hell that happened, you ask, Kenny? They traded for the Supersonics pick in the first round, who, of course, delivered in sucking. So, boom, they ended up second overall.
That's fucking
Now, After he gets drafted, after that draft night, he goes back to campus, parties with some friends, snorts some coke,
Woo!
and overdoses.
Oh,
Man, that must have been the best coat.
Mm-hmm. It took his whole athletic ass right over the room.
I wouldn't say the best. I'd say that was stepped on hard. I'd say that's what I'm thinking. Like, it was a terrible batch. It was a grand opening, grand closing. That's what they say.
I've done coke in my life, never will. But I can only imagine what he does. What he did.
Whole line.
To say the least.
I'm
You're
mad.
an athlete, so
Because you're an athlete, so you're partying all the damn time. So imagine everything that you're doing.
I mean, right. Yeah. However, exactly. Well, that's another thing you'll think about. But, nonetheless, that's what did it to him. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, what if Len Bias stayed his ass out of College Park that night?
I don't think it would have changed the NBA landscape, but I definitely feel like
I think it would
have added more to the competition.
I think Boston would have been the greatest team of the decade.
Yeah, and it would have definitely had a significant impact for Jordan. I think he still would have been him. I don't think he would have got the 6th ring.
Well, here's the thing. Len doesn't start immediately, of course, because he plays forward. So he'll be playing bench to Kevin McHale and Larry Bird. Right? However, you gotta remember, Larry Bird constantly was destructive to his body.
Man, whatever. Put him at 2 guard.
Kevin McHale, he broke his foot and decided to play on it. And that, upended his career because his career ended up going in dog years. So you take Len Bias, you have him coming off the bench for both
Put
of them.
Him at 2 guard.
That, rests them a little bit by rotation. That way they don't necessarily hurt themselves, or it lessens the chance of them getting hurt. All right. However, in 87, because of Len Bias and his contribution throughout the entire season, they're at full strength against the Lakers in the finals. And you gotta remember, in real life, that series goes to 6, right? And then even then, a banged up Kevin McHale went 60% from the field with 20 points and 9 rebounds the entire series. Average. Add that Len Bias factor, they beat the Lakers in 6. And then that changes the landscape of that rivalry in particular. Because you got to remember, that was the go-ahead in which the Lakers won the go-ahead. And that, ultimately led to Boston having to catch up. With that being said, the Celtics go to the finals the next 3 to 4 years in real life. Right? Imagine that with a healthier group because of the Len Bias effect. Oh, boy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. All right, you want to join in on? No, you're just here for roast hour, aren't we?
Yeah.
Gonna roast somebody.
I don't want to be really a part of the podcast. I just want to cook shit.
Noticeably.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
Don't worry.
Just gonna listen in and
You
chime in
you
whenever.
go ahead. Pass me that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Canadian whiskey.
I don't know.
He said, "Oh no."
Yeah.
This is where it gets real.
All right. So, with the Celtics never necessarily slowly phasing out, that kind of sparks that Jordan and Bias rivalry, don't it?
It's been fun to see.
Yeah,
I mean, what say y'all?
it makes sense to me.
Uncle, that's what
All right. Here's how I look at it, right? Some would say Kobe had LeBron. Some would say.
Kobe actually did not. Okay, go ahead.
Who did Kobe have?
Kobe had the Spurs. Kobe has his
Kobe
own.
had Jordan.
Kobe had whole teams and
Kobe
shit.
had a little bit.
Yeah, whole franchise.
Suns.
He never had that.
I mean, as far as like an adversary throughout their entire career or the majority of the career, like how Wilt Chamberlain had Bill Russell.
About an older Kobe versus LeBron.
That's fair too. That is true too. All right.
But I mean, regardless, I'm talking about that. You talking about the 80s. You talking about the 80s to the 90s. That's how you see it. It still would have been the Bulls on the top. They still would have got Scottie. They still would have got Rodman. Would have faced Bias with who won the Celtics in that time. That's what it really comes down to. He would have got his for sure.
But yeah, look at it. The Eastern Conference was actually strong at that time. So,
Bro, the Pistons were still running shit, so it didn't really matter.
This is true.
all right.
Not with Len Bias in Boston, they wouldn't. Or are we still talking about Kobe?
I don't know anymore. All right. My thing is that Len Bias effect would butterfly affect a lot of things. Like, case in point, it's harder for Jordan to make his first finals appearance. Because Len Bias essentially extends Kevin McHale and Larry Bird's career positionally.
Okay. But again, you still, if we're talking ifs and fifths, right?
We'd all be drunk.
So,
Speaking of which,
realistically, you still have, as Joe just said, the Bulls picking up Scottie Pippen. Still have all those pieces to that puzzle. So it literally would have played out the same exact way. Len Bias was not going to stop Jordan from doing what Jordan does. Like, it's not real life.
I don't know.
Work ethic. So first of all, if it's not first of all, Len Bias gets roughed up and assaulted by the Pistons. So
You think?
them niggas assaulted everybody. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but Len was also a bully too. Len was also a bully too.
He was also a coach.
Wow.
He wasn't
Wow. Lou, come on, man.
I'm just saying, work ethic.
Hey, man.
I mean,
He
he
wasn't
was functional. Maybe
He wasn't Bill Laimbeer. He wasn't Dennis Rodman.
You would say he's a generational talent, right? Maybe. I would give him the props.
I mean, I would give him that, but again, realistically speaking, do we really know that?
Experts said that he was on the off ramp to being LeBron James.
Yeah, all right. Let's
Before LeBron James.
I think we should.
Nah, that's probably would have been.
I think we should just leave LeBron's name.
First of all, Len Bias did not have guard skills.
Bias.
I was about to say he doesn't have guard skills. He couldn't be LeBron because again he doesn't have guard skills. He was a powerhouse. And then not only that, again, like I said, Jordan still outworked everyone. So, like, if Len Bias gets there, like again, the Pistons are still on top because
Lamar was
going to happen.
Functioning cokehead, I think.
And then at that point,
Lamar.
Mike.
Where is he at, bro?
I'm talking in a moment.
Lamar Odom?
In a moment, he was doing well.
Oh, that's what that nigga look like.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I'm about to spark this shit out of you. I ain't even gonna hold you.
I bet you 97% of the NBA smoke weed.
I would say that high.
But you have those party people that be
Sniffing. Get out of here.
Work ethic wise.
You said what?
Work ethic wise. It's like they don't got the same work ethic as everybody else.
Hold on. You said what?
You don't smoke.
I think I was smoking before you ever thought about it. First and foremost. Secondly, again, because of my job and the way where I work at.
You don't smoke.
Yeah.
I ain't give you a particular reason.
I just make $100,000 a year.
Where's that?
Where's that at?
You go through the joke.
Shit. God damn it.
Let
Let that be a lesson to you.
Oh, that's his joke. I didn't know how this shit go. Go ahead. Where's the joke?
That's when you're thinking about the question of where's Kenny's hairline?
What?
Your final answer, please. Gone like shit.
Hey, son.
Spark the shit out you, boy. Fucking they look like a burnt Teletubby.
Oh, please. All right, where the horn at?
Shit out you.
There we go. All right, here's the joke. All right, we on. We are on.
Over this joint looking like Glenn Big Baby Davis. Fuck you talking about?
Hey, Joe.
I'm sorry, Kenny.
My nigga looks like a producer. Like.
Nah, cause see, I thought he wanted some smoke. Then I was like, nah, he don't want no smoke. So I'm gonna let him live. But then I'm just like, I don't have to let him live.
Hey, dog, that shit was funny.
I'm about to say, really hung up.
Right.
Like,
Nah, it didn't hang up. Bro.
boy, you look like Antoine Walker in the face like shit. What you talking about, boy? Ugly ass. Oh, ugly ass.
Well, 30 minutes in, and Caleb trumps my entire theory.
Goof ass.
So, let's discuss the new one. CP3 to the Lakers.
Nope, never happened.
Never. Why?
I don't think it would have worked out.
Why not?
Oh, I mean, that era is different.
All right, so look.
This is an open forum. You know what I'm saying?
All right, here we go.
Kobe's
So,
too Kobe.
You have Kobe who was doing numbers, right? Because if I'm not mistaken, and I know I'm not, that was also the year that he had the 81 on Toronto, right? Okay.
We'll never forget this.
So how do you put CP3 on that team? How do you put CP3 on that team? Actually, no, I lied. That wasn't the 81-point team because the 81-point team had so much pocket about my ass at the point guard.
Yeah.
But anyway, the team he would have gotten traded, CP3 would have gotten traded to, would have had Dwight Howard's sorry ass on there. And
Hey, man.
in theory,
Right,
again,
you are.
He bullied him, man.
you can't have.
We really thought that. Well,
You can't have Chris Paul on that team. It takes away from.
What is his role?
Who?
Yeah, like when he come, what is his role? That's gonna be the first thing.
First of all, he don't have nobody to like lob to. So like
Dwight's out here taking shit in the ass. It's not gonna work. It's not for the team. And he's getting bullied by Kobe.
Oh my goodness.
like
You can't have two alphas and Dwight. It's just it's not gonna work. You're gonna be hurt. That's why he quit. Then he literally disappeared for 3 years. He was just gone. So like,
man was taking a nigga in the ass, man.
wow.
You're
You're out of control.
Never forget that.
Bruh,
It is.
he was with the Wizards and your man was out for half a season with
Yeah.
He put up solid numbers.
back injury.
He came back, okay numbers, and then the fucking Lakers signed him. Yeah, you know. So I don't know, man. You know, LA's a weird place, man.
I mean, he's playing.
Right,
with,
you are.
Bro, he's playing with LeBron and everybody else on that team.
And then
so,
you know they said it had to
All
go
he has
through
to
them
do
to go through.
Yeah, all he has to do is literally catch lobs.
It was like, yo, hey, think about signing Dwight. What you think? He was like, yo, you know, that gay shit, right?
Pretty much.
Like,
Had to
shit.
double check.
Somebody looked at the social media. He's all right.
Fuck all this sensitivity toward the LGBTQ because
No, no.
you know what I'm saying? Dwight Howard.
Alphabet gang. That's what we
Dwight
call it.
Howard is definitely, you know what I'm saying, with them niggas.
Hey man, I don't know. I'm not judging whatever you how the process. You just taking it. It might be from a girl. It might be from a whatever.
First of all, if you're taking it, that's
I don't know, bro.
Q7 all the way around.
I just leave it at the alphabet gang. I'm like, y'all probably.
I mean, the B's, I'm cool with the B's as long as they're female.
We're never going to be any type of relatively famous. This show's over as of this episode. Fuck with these days.
Look, he got opportunity
You
now.
can be famous. I'm gonna tell you how. You know what I'm saying? All Kenny gotta do is get the little procedure that LeBron got. You know what I'm saying? To bring it. You can spark this nigga for the rest of the time I'm here. So you can either literally just take this or you can fire back. But if you fire back, it's gonna get worse.
My god.
So actually, I think you should just go ahead and just eat this L.
Next topic.
Nigga really do look like Antoine Walker though. Look at Antoine Walker shimmy. Fat guy got it. He feel like a knife. What you talking about?
Oh no.
Your man on the low in his head probably like, sis, we built the same. But
All right, whatever. All right, okay.
All
right.
Topic.
Let's.
I seen the joint on that Twitter, bro.
I'll try to throw one more out there.
One dude, like, he was about to get married, and then he told his junk that he was, like, I guess bisexual, and then that shit was so fucking weird, like.
Alright, but nah,
this is going on TV now.
All jokes aside, up for it, like, alright.
no.
So Chris Paul as one of the best point guards in the league at that time, like, how do you take and you put him on that Lakers team with Kobe? Like, first of all, Chris Paul was still a scorer at the time, so you can't really put Chris Paul on that team because he's not going to score. He's going to facilitate the Kobe, but that's it. So I'm glad that David Stern vetoed the trade because
they still ended up winning.
it was really the best thing for Chris Paul because he goes to the Clippers and then all of a sudden DeAndre Jordan kills Brandon Knight and you know what I'm saying?
And a legend was born. And
Your man Brandon Knight should have like really put himself.
That's how you know you made
Wow.
it.
Okay.
Bro, what did you jump for? You jumping with jump with DeAndre. This man is 6'11".
He looked and was like,
Yeah, he's 6'11". You're not. And then this Bama got stupid, dumb bounce.
That's okay. Speaking of the same shit, Josh Hart. Everybody's clouding LeBron for posting a picture, bro. Like, if you watch the game, that nigga Josh Hart kept running into that nigga every time he lifted. I'm like, bro, what do you think about to happen?
He had his knee on your man's face. Like,
move out the way.
He said, "Move out the way."
Rihanna was like, "Damn, Josh." Like, you know what's bad with Rihanna? Like, about my name.
Yeah.
And they played what Sunday?
He said,
They got
Josh Hart, are you okay?
Right.
Yeah.
Damn, really. I hit back in the DM like, hey, I'm like, you're like,
Hey.
I'm like,
He said, shoot, man.
Every time LeBron about to lift, this nigga will run up and then not even get up. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, he just got it. Everybody knew it was about to happen. I didn't even know he was about to get up like that.
Yeah, you absolutely hate to see that.
I was like, yeah. You about to blow up.
All right. I got one more. What if Derrick Rose never gets injured?
he's still not the best point guard in the fucking league.
He's really slept with.
No.
He had the motor. He was out.
So this is the thing.
And he had actual leadership.
Fascinating. Tell me more. Say more words.
Not until literally yesterday. This shit was off. This shit was like 20-something%. Like,
I wouldn't like to hear that.
You could drive, but shooting.
But do y'all realize that Derrick Rose never shot a jump shot?
Okay.
Does anybody realize that? Russell Westbrook was shooting 40% from the field in Oklahoma City. His
All
first
right.
3 years. 40%.
I gotta go back and look at things.
Derrick Rose has never shot 40%.
All of Derrick Rose's game-winning shots have been jump shots.
All of Derrick Rose's buckets were dunks.
Nah, all his fast breaks have been jump.
All of his
His
game-winning
winner?
has been shots.
Somebody pull it up.
Mid-range?
Pull it up right now.
You don't remember the infamous meme where he's just
Yeah,
like, he's trying up and he's like,
Somebody said when they're chanting MVP, try to figure out what that spells.
Even a broke clock like her today,
God, you know what?
I gotta go back and watch like their game, like the highest game, to see how they got it. I'm telling you, like Rose
in Chicago could not shoot a jumper.
He had everyone passing him the rock. Nobody else was like he was the most dominant nigga on the team.
I kind of want to get Knez on the phone for his opinion.
For real.
I know. Hey, y'all just gonna spend the next 15 minutes arguing. This is true. Okay, but jump shot or not, where how far does he go? You know, because he did become MVP.
I'm saying my main point was that he had leadership and Russell.
I feel like he would have won a championship.
You think he would have won a championship? Right, that's at least one. You know what I'm saying?
Where it came.
So like,
Wait a minute. Stop. Hold on. Wait. Stop. Everybody's fucking tripping right now. I said Derrick Rose, if he never gets hurt, will win.
At least one.
Okay. In what fucking world?
Probably on one of LeBron's down years.
No, because again,
that's all it would have happened.
You had the Celtics big three. All right. All while Rose in Chicago, mind you.
That's a year
Celtics
after
big three.
After the ACL.
You still had no. That was before. That's pre.
No, we're talking after. Because we were like, if
we could tell you that Len Bias scenario.
If it doesn't happen,
keep going.
If it doesn't happen, you still
It was a dominant Joakim Noah.
You still have the Celtics big three. You still have
but he brought
even
presence.
LeBron.
Oh,
Cleveland.
no one snores harder on Joakim Noah than Caleb does.
Yeah, that team that they had, they could grind out.
Stop. Hold on. Wait.
Luau Deng was strap on.
Think logically here. Okay. I'm gonna have to look at that team. Okay. Again, so in the era of the Boston Celtics, big three.
Yes.
Right?
Mhm.
Derrick Rose was in Chicago, correct?
Correct.
Okay, and LeBron was in Miami. I mean, in Cleveland, right?
Indeed.
They were still having. Cleveland still had the best record in the fucking league at that time, right? Okay. So then, when he transitioned from Cleveland to Miami, they would have never gotten a championship ever against Miami. That would have never happened. Okay. And then it brings us right back to Cleveland. And Kyrie would have bust this man. No Dubais. Kyrie would have bust this man.
Really?
I don't know about all that.
Kyrie at that moment was really a playground shooter. He wasn't. I mean, he kind of still is, but he wasn't driving the way he's driving now. He was more of a shooter. I think Rose.
Kyrie's land package has always been on the thousand.
You think it's like 1-on-1?
We say a land package like 2Ks?
It's not about to be just 1-on-1. Listen to the teams that I just named.
K's just trying not to get dubbed.
Have the Boston Celtics big three. All right. Because again, if Rose doesn't get hurt,
You got to shit on Boston.
Joe's distant from this. Goddamn LeBron fans.
and then you flip that and you go to the Miami big three, right? You're right.
He said you're right.
You flip that and you go to LeBron and Cleveland big three. By that time, Luau Deng, like he wasn't as much of an offensive threat.
That Bulls team could have definitely up with the Heat in the conference finals or in the finals.
Could. All right, think about
at that first year because the Mavs ended up getting it.
Honestly, that first year that goes to 4.
His MVP year was also the same that whole series when LeBron in the fourth quarter closing on D Rose. He guarded D Rose the whole fourth quarter. The motherfuckers not realize that.
You right.
This nigga never gets a ring. I'm sorry.
I'm with it.
It's a fair point.
But I will say this: if he never gets hurt he wins a couple more MVPs though. We'll say that.
Okay. All right. I can live with that. All right.
For sure.
So I just like the reaction out of Caleb when I do this one. Jordan never retired.
What? Nobody else wins a ring.
What world?
In real life.
How?
If Jordan never retired. All right, the years that Jordan retired,
This is my favorite one.
Houston gets those rings, right?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Okay. Do you think?
I thought you meant.
Yeah. If Jordan never retires, they go a whole decade straight.
Literally from 91 to 98 at least.
What if? There's no way you could really like.
Hey, yo, this Canadian whiskey.
Yeah,
I told you.
There's no way.
I told you.
There's no way that could like provable.
What you mean?
To sustain that kind of like the Six was already savage. I mean,
exactly.
You gotta explain to me like.
So if you
like. Walkers weren't good enough, or their team was too strong, or their coach was too dominant. Like,
you think about like this.
Well, y'all shadow my Len Bias theory with work ethic, so.
Jackson was outcoached all day, twice on Sunday, hands down, right?
All right.
So you gotta think about it. Some of the greatest players in the NBA never got a ring with him.
Correct.
The thing about LeBron for the longest. Like KD was like, "Well, fuck it, let me go get my ring real quick." Like,
yeah. But like, if you think about it, again, Jordan, like in his prime, he retires, he leaves, and goes to play baseball. If he never leaves, again, that Houston team, because they wouldn't have been playing the Magic, they'd have been playing the Bulls.
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
Bulls mopped them in 6 easily. All right, so now back-to-back years. Now we have 8, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so he doesn't leave again.
Because Phil Jackson doesn't leave.
Not even because Phil doesn't leave. It literally after that last championship was in, everybody was like, "I was a free agent.
Yep.
I want to be a free agent." You know what I'm saying? Mike retired.
Right.
Honda leaves. Phil leaves. Like, if none of them ever leave,
if the band stays together,
you don't have, even in the short season, you don't have the Spurs going fucking finals against the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Jordan never retires again. He never goes to Washington. But he still lasts out till 03.
He tarnishes his legacy.
another paradox would happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Michael Jordan could have been the Ric Flair of basketball. No?
Number one.
That's a little bit. Bill Russell's that, right? Okay. Fine. He said Sean Bell.
Brought to you by
Listen.
Seagram's Canadian whiskey. Oh, fuck no. From Canada.
Canada.
Canada. Go back to Canada, man.
Son, how was that? You gotta tell me about it. Lou, you've been to Canada before too, right? You gotta tell me about Canada, dog. What? Talk about Canada. It is?
They got like, you know how Bethesda got like a bunch of.
Why would you? All right, I gotta stop you there. You can't compare.
Listen, no, look. You gotta.
I feel like this is about to be so sad.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know it.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's like go down like, you know how we've been going down DC and you see like the bad like Jones jogging. You know what I'm saying? With the bodies. Like, think of that times 2 out there. That's just like normal out there. Everyone's tall is weird. So you just look
It's everyone's tall.
like,
Joe just looking at everybody at eye level and shit. Hey, go to LA, Joe. Or Daniel Caesar.
Hey, dead ass. They live dope. Niggas in Toronto and niggas in Montreal. It's 2 different sides. Like Toronto's definitely more city, more countryside.
Really?
I'm like disgusted by this. I was fucking Put it off on his house and had the goddamn walkout basement.
Oh shit.
Oh, all right.
It was scary.
You know what I'm saying?
You ditched the Rolex?
Just slip.
Hey,
Swipe in.
which way? Because you know.
Swipe left.
You big Zillow, huh? at any rate, no, like I just like that scenario in particular because literally Jordan doesn't retire twice. It's fun.
You got the hardwood floors on that.
Mm-hmm.
Hardwood heaves. That's the renovated kitchen.
He said,
Caleb house shopping and shit. You know what I'm saying?
So let me know if you need me to.
It's cool stuff.
Right
At any rate,
They had
a full
full bathroom upstairs in the master. They had a full bathroom in the hallway upstairs, and a half bath when you first walk in, and then they had a full bath with a walk-in shower downstairs in the basement. That shit was so sweet.
sounds like
But
upstairs.
I'll do the
there
whole
was
advertisement.
no walk out basement.
Nah.
So
No.
what we have here
So
today?
yeah, so that's the basement.
Working in junk removal has made me think about like blueprints of homes all the time. Like all the time.
That's the basement.
If I can't easily move furniture and shit into my house, I don't want it. Plain and simple.
Okay.
That's what that job's
You never
done.
know. Niggas get the faking and come through. You don't ever want to go upstairs to the trouble.
Can't think of
They say you don't ever want to go upstairs to the
You
trouble.
walk outside.
Should I put a window on the right? Yeah,
All the smoke.
I need that.
At any rate, Kenny, what else happened on Super Showdown?
Nothing important.
Oh, then.
Nothing important at all happened on Super Showdown. Bailey retained. That's it.
Ew, why? Oh, I like the title reign at first, but now it's like, you know what? She can drop that shit now. I don't want it.
Vince don't like black people. I keep trying to tell you.
Yeah, that is true. This is true. I hate to see that.
Man.
I really do, Bob.
Yeah, and honestly, I didn't even watch it. I just seen like a little bit of it because I was at work.
Yeah.
I seen Undertaker botch that choke slam, and I was like, all right.
I think we're done here.
I don't want to watch anything else.
What? Have y'all heard about the whole Joe Burrow fiasco? About
Hands only 9 inches. Pause at this case.
well, aside from that, him not wanting to go to Cincinnati or something like that if they were to draft him.
If I'd have covered, that's what I'd have.
Yeah.
I don't see a problem with that. Cincinnati.
I mean, but you gotta be one of those people that like you gotta be, grateful to just
fuck
be
that.
there.
Fuck that. Fuck that. If Eli Manning could do it with the Giants, Joe Burrow could do it with the fucking Bengals.
I understand what you're saying,
No.
but I call them crybabies like that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it worked pretty good for Eli. I mean, he got 2 rings.
Yeah, he did get 2 rings. That is true. I can't argue with that. I can, but
The most overrated quarterback of all time, Eli Manning.
you said the most overrated.
Yes.
What was you talking about?
Eli Manning.
Oh, you overrated.
How is he overrated, Kenny?
Overrated. I mean,
He's ass for real.
Everyone knows what he is.
Wait, I'm trying to fit. What? He's overrated.
Yep, he's overrated,
How are
Caleb.
you overrated with 2 rings?
How are you overrated with 2 rings? Riddle me that.
Fluke.
Fluke.
One was off a lucky helmet catch. The other one was off a lucky sideline catch from Mario Manning.
Okay, that's just your place.
Dicking around all game and winning the Super Bowl off of a field goal and being called MVP is fluke, Kenny.
I agree. I never said that it wasn't.
A fumble that was called an incomplete pass is fluke, Kenny.
I agree. I never said Brady wasn't fluke. I never said that.
Now,
I
Eli's
never said he
performance
wasn't
in both Super Bowls that he won, they were flukes. I'll give you that. Come on, David Tyree. Where did it go after that? But his performance overall, not fluke.
I got one in the chamber, and then I'm gonna walk out.
He's the Brady killer. You know what I'm saying?
He can't do nothing else. Ass.
Hey, I'll take it. Hey, you know what?
He got
If
as
a
many
motherfucker
interceptions
can go
as
into
he
the
does
Hall of, if he
touchdowns.
get inducted into the Hall of Fame strictly off of Thornton, the greatest quarterback of all time in 2 Super Bowls,
He
I'll
got
take
as
it.
many interceptions as he does.
It's the
touchdowns.
flukest reason to get inducted
His
into the Hall of
overall
Fame, but
his
I will
his
take
overall
it.
career record is about 500.
That's also
There's
true.
a lot of niggas who don't have an about 500 career record.
A lot of it was
Exactly.
in the strongest division, you know.
Some of your favorite quarterbacks are under 500. Yeah,
Matt Ryan might be just like 2 games.
Matt Ryan.
just about. Close.
Who
Maybe
likes
less.
Matt Ryan?
No one in this room.
Why are we bringing his name
That's
up?
what Caleb doesn't get.
Who's bringing up Matt Ryan?
Caleb?
I mean, Cam don't have a stellar record either, but you know what I'm saying? You never said Cam ain't a beast.
I question his accuracy sometimes. He be throwing too high. Overthrowing. How you overthrow fast, nigga? I don't.
Because he don't use no legs. Like, he throws all arms.
Bruh. Eli Manning.
Eli Manning isn't as overrated as you think he is. To be
Yes,
honest,
he is.
you can't be overrated.
He got 2 rings and still not the best quarterback in his household.
You think fucking goddamn Jim Kelly is a good quarterback, right?
I said he was solid. I didn't say he was good. Don't do that. Don't do that. I said Jim Kelly was robbed because I feel like he should have had a better team around him. I mean, if you lose to Phil Simms, you really got to look at your team. Like, because Phil Simms, it wasn't even Phil Simms. Didn't he lose like Jeff Hosteller?
It was Jeff Hosteller. No, it was Phil Simms.
Didn't they play the Giants twice? He lost to Phil Simms and Jeff Hosteller.
Oh yeah, he did. Regardless, Jim.
You gotta look at the team at that point. You gotta look at the defense at that point. Like, who do these niggas got? They offense carried them.
At any rate,
There's nothing you can tell me that's gonna change my mind about Eli Manning. I'm sorry. He ended his career at 500. He played like 13 years. He was shit those first 5 years.
There are so many quarterbacks that's ended their career under 500.
Who?
That you give so much credit for.
Who?
That I can't name on the spot right. It was probably fucking Donovan McNabb or something like that.
I didn't.
You hate to hear that shit. You and Joe hate to hear that shit.
I never. No. I never said McNabb was that great.
You can name a quarterback from the 90s that played for the Washington Redskins. They most likely ended their career under 500.
Well, that's the Redskins. That don't count. That's the Redskins. That's the Redskins.
Every Atlanta Falcon quarterback that
but let me
was
ask you
Michael
this.
Vick
Let me ask you this.
ended their career under 500.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Is Eli Manning better than Brett Favre?
No!
He only got 1 ring. So what does that mean?
Ring don't matter, bro.
That's completely different.
What you mean rings don't matter? Y'all just say and tell me he got 2 rings, so he's not overrated.
No, because that's Eli's legacy. Brett Favre was...
I said when it comes to Eli, his record doesn't really matter because he played in a hard division. He did the best with what he could.
Well, that part's a lie.
So how can his record not matter when it's based on wins and losses and championships?
Again,
so you already have that pressure.
And I say this often.
Brett Favre played in the NFC North.
Get into a dark room. Each person grabs a pistol and y'all shoot at each other. And
Brett Favre played in the NFC North. What are you talking about?
Whoever comes out goes to the playoffs. That's how it is.
That's when the Vikings were solid and the
Bears
had one of the greatest
who's the better team in the division. It's a competition of who can suck more.
Listen.
That's a fact. At any rate.
He did well enough to make it to where he needed to be the best, and he kind of did it.
Eli Manning is ass.
He's played multiple games, and we all know he's
so like, if you start in the franchise,
seasons like
wow.
What did he say?
Wow.
What did he say?
That's my main
That's my main. I don't understand how y'all don't understand this.
It's like because we also know he's a special.
I don't understand why y'all don't just give him the props. Like, yo, good job, man.
Eli?
Yeah.
No.
Highest level of achievement ever, maybe.
Okay, so who would you want for the Eagles? Would you want Eli Manning or you would Donovan McNabb?
Middleweight Roy Jones. I'm sorry. Oh, because I got to do the whole load up shit. That's why.
If you were starting a franchise and you had to pick between Eli Manning and Donovan McNabb or Michael Vick, who you pick?
Michael Vick in a landslide. Are you fucking stupid?
Michael Vick ain't win nothing though.
You said what?
Michael Vick ain't win nothing though.
Well, you don't know what the fuck to do with the rest of my team either. So there's that. And if I do it right enough, Michael Vick will win.
You have to pick based on who's the best quarterback, Carlos.
Yeah, and out of those three, in my opinion, Michael Vick's the better quarterback.
Eli Manning is ass.
I'm not sorry.
Eli Manning or Kurt Warner? Old ass Kurt Warner.
I'll take Eli Manning over old ass Kurt Warner. I'm not taking Eli Manning over young Kurt Warner though. So yeah. What's
Drew Bledsoe or Eli Manning?
Eli Manning in a fucking landslide. Don't you ever ask me that again.
Oh God. Why do you like Eli Manning? Why do you like this?
Why did you even consider Drew Bledsoe as a contender?
Because Drew Bledsoe was good for a spell.
Drew Bledsoe was smoke and mirrors. Okay.
Eli Manning or Vinny Testaverde?
Those other controls work.
You said Eli Manning. Wait. Vinny Testaverde when?
Young Vinny Testaverde.
Vinny Testaverde.
Look, man.
Let's go.
At the end of the day,
We're doing the rematch.
They play fight.
This is the rematch at the MGM.
Oh God. Can we talk about that? Can we talk about him getting his ass whooped in 7?
Gentlemen, let's.
He got his ass whooped.
Again, like I told them, this was my first Deontay Wilder fight that I've ever seen. So that's my impression of him.
Lord, he got his ass whooped, bruh. He got hit early on and just was never the same. That nigga equilibrium was off. His feet was all spread out. His hands was down. He got his ass.
They came out with bullshit excuses as to why he got his ass.
Yeah, my ring outfit was too heavy, motherfucker.
Nah, nigga. I want you to roll out to the ring in a fucking wheelchair this next time around. That way you have no excuses. You saved your breath and stamina.
That man Tyson Fury got carried out on a throne.
Yeah, Tyson Fury came out on a throne and just bullied his mother for 7 rounds straight. You hate to see it. On Black History Month, too. You absolutely hate to see that, Bob. Really do.
He ain't going to be screaming till this day on this month. God damn it.
Look, man, I give him props. Put up a good fight.
No, he did not.
Joe, let's carousel real quick. I need a charger. Like Chinese fire alarm and shit.
He got his ass.
I need one. All right, I got one.
You know who else got their ass whooped? The DC Defenders.
Oh, man. I heard about that. You told me about that.
They got their ass whooped.
39 to 3 or something like 39 to 9?
39 to 9. They got it.
God damn. That is.
They scored a touchdown.
I mean, still, it's tough. You know what I'm saying? You hate to see that. At any rate. Final thoughts, Kenny?
Nope.
None?
Nope. Actually, I do have a final thought. Don't antagonize old women.
Don't antagonize old women.
Because the lady at my job.
Oh, I thought it was bang your mom. At any rate.
No. Terrible.
The
lady at my job.
Lesson right there.
Lady at my job started calling people flaming cigarettes again.
Oh no!
It's a thing now. Like she does it. It's just like Like she came in the room. Was like, I hope you don't see any flaming cigarettes on TV today. I'm like,
Holy shit! Did we make her a thing?
yeah, somebody made it a thing. Like I didn't think it was going to last this long. It's been like 3 weeks.
Oh my gosh! I'll tell y'all the story after. But
Then she came to me and was sort of like, "Is that a normal thing in today's society?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like,
oh,
what the fuck is wrong with people?" I'm like,
yes, if you were.
Jesus. I just said, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. She said, "Are you one?" I said, "No."
There it is. I saw it coming. I saw it fucking coming. Unbelievable.
Like, no, that's just rude. Can't talk about
That is
people's
absolute.
lifestyle.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he out of pocket. He need to die already. All right. Yeah.
Damn.
Maybe
Wow.
Yeah, bro.
Wow,
Yeah.
Carlos. She's out of pocket. Wow.
All
You just
all
wish
right.
death on the elderly.
You may have a point. All right. Perhaps I ain't shit.
It's fine. We all have our moments.
Just bring it home.
I don't like losing. My name's Kenneth Whitaker, aka Hendrick Soul, original owner of Millennial Falcon. Lando somewhere in the distance. I don't really care right now. When I see him, it's over. AKA the last Black Jedi. I do or do not. There is no try. Can't try me, boss. I got friends that kick your dome off your skull or your neck, whatever. You know what I mean?
38 to the chin. Bang!
Speaking of which, I want to have a stunner contest with somebody. I just feel like stunnering random people. I had an urge to like stunner somebody today. I don't know why.
Can I be very honest with you, Kenny? Stone Cold Stunners hurt to do more than they do to take. If that makes sense. Well, like, it's easy to sell a Stone Cold Stunner, no doubt. But actually, the drop, you gotta remember, you gotta literally sit on your ass. That hurts.
Yeah, it does. I tell you what hurts more though to me, being put in a sharpshooter. Oh my god, a sharpshooter fucking hurts, bro.
Don't I know it?
I hate that shit, but I love putting people in the sharpshooter though. That shit is fun.
The crossface is a family submission.
Yeah, okay. AKA the Black Hot Rod. I came to chew bubble gum and kick ass. On our bubble gum. That's a new one I haven't used yet. That's the wrong jingle.
I'm a bit on autopilot, buddy.
I see. I say that's not it. You gotta play the music, man. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, okay. I ain't got it in me, buddy.
Damn.
I ain't got it in me. This Canadian whiskey, man, I'll tell you.
AKA Nacho Man out of I'm Savage is unable to join us because he's too busy smacking hoes with Slim Jims.
Absolute shame. We go live back to you, Gorilla.
Oh man, AKA Mr. Ghost Slick Vodka. I arrested a man lady who was legally named Fuck. Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
That's hilarious. AKA the very sexual. The very tight.
Very tight, yes.
Austin Powers Faja.
Wait, it's Faja?
Dad is Faja. Austin Powers, I presume. Powers by name. Powers by reputation. Felicity Shagwell, CIA. Shagwell by name, Shag very well by reputation. Behave. Not if I can help it. Oh, yes. AKA.
Wait. Before we continue, who's the best Powers girl?
Foxy Cleveland.
Here's the thing, right?
Here we go.
Here's the thing. I don't think.
Don't tell me you like Vanessa.
Nah. I don't think Elizabeth Hurley was a good Powers girl either. I think Heather Graham was the best one.
Why is that?
Because that chemistry matched up better. And Beyonce can't act. So
which makes her the best one because you can tell exactly Mike Myers carrying the movie.
Nah. Because you don't necessarily want him to carry.
Sure you do. Why not?
Because he's already carrying multiple characters.
That's fine. She did all right. She didn't have to do nothing. She just had to be Beyonce. That's all she ever do is just be Beyonce. She don't act.
Maybe give Beyonce too much of a pass. But
I mean, she does everything else so great. We can give her a pass on acting.
Not all the time, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? There's gotta be some type of margin. She ain't God. All right.
She's married to Jay-Z.
Neither is he, okay? Especially not him. So
that's why we give her a pass because she's married to Jay-Z. She's already made one big mistake, so we can give her a pass to everything else.
You keep the money.
It's fine. It's totally fine.
I hated that. It was like the biggest simp ever, bro. Like,
son, Oscar Kakasha is probably the biggest simp ever. Not even simp. Freeload. He just Oscar Kakasha was probably cartoon's first ain't shit nigga.
I don't know about that.
If not one of the first, he was a goddamn pioneer and ain't shitness in animation. You know what I'm saying?
Probably give that to Patrick.
Patrick? Nah.
Patrick didn't do shit.
Patrick just lives under a rock. He's stupid and he's lazy. That's it. Ignorance is bliss.
He ain't
this
shit.
nigga Oscar Kakasha schemed his way through life, especially on his old lady. He would scheme on Arnold sometimes. He didn't give a shit who to scheme on as long as it got him ahead in life.
Patrick ain't shit because he don't do shit. All he do is get SpongeBob in the shit and then leave him.
That's completely different. Friends get people in the shit. These niggas get me in the shit constantly. So that's completely different. Oscar Kakasha was just a terrible person, but sly, or not even sly, because he just rarely got away with the shit he tried to do.
Felt bad for it.
Right, but I was let him get away because if they felt bad for him. In other words, that was his success rate. You know what I'm saying? So no. At any rate, go ahead and wrap up.
I don't even know if you want me to talk like Bill Cosby anymore, so I probably won't even do it.
All right, let me go ahead and bring it home then. I am.
Unless you want me to.
I don't.
You sure?
I can assure you that I don't.
Are you really sure that you and your married gang of friends don't want me to ride pudding pops?
I hate you.
All right, go ahead.
I hate you.
Deontay Wilder disappointed all the niggas in the country. All right, go ahead. I'm done.
Ah, man. Reporting for the Hoodrats. Signing off. I am Carlos Crawford, a.k.a. Chip Music Charlie. Am I the boy toy? Or is it me that's playing with her? Heartbreak Kid, bitch. A.k.a. Thick Flair. They can't match up to me in the ring, on this mic, or in the bed. They say, Patriot boy, well, I was right. I was a big man. But she asked me if I was a 40-inch waist man. And then I got real small. In other words, you're looking at a fucking machine that can be taken both ways. That phrase.
Okay.
Woo!
All right.
No.
I want to play Fight Night. I feel so left out.
Yeah, well, you can't. All right. Maybe
Fuck
I'll
you.
bring it over one day. AKA
If
Snack
you
Miller.
ever come back over here, motherfucker.
Yeah, at some point. I got to at some point. Don't worry. It's got
You
to
ain't
come
never
full
come.
circle.
You ain't never coming back.
He said he ain't never come back. Aw. Madhouse. AKA Snack Miller. Preparing for the rapture. A closet hillbilly through the spinners on the tractor. I listen to Uncle Cracker, but that's white America for you. We all that matters. I'm walking back with shadow boxing, but karate master. AKA Gelato Graham. It was a championship game. All we needed was a touchdown and a field goal, but our kicker broke his leg, and our punter couldn't make it to the game. Tuberculosis.
Wow.
So, what did I have to do, Kenny?
Break his leg. Kick the ball.
No, Kenny. No.
I'm telling you,
We had to score twice, Kenny. Come on. Get it together.
I'm on autopilot.
Fair enough. That is extremely fair. All right. Well, nonetheless, if I may. Time. Wait. I'm not gonna lie, gentlemen. Y'all playing motherfucking Fight Night is fucking good stuff. All right. AKA Haystack West. You know, we should get Musty last. Sure. Whatever. Busty, if you want to speed this process up, now would be the time. Fuck you! You're really gonna make this difficult for us, huh? Ladies and gentlemen, that was episode fucking 80.
After you just yelled at me, you better remember the episode number.
That's why I can't remember it.
Fuck you.
Salutations, gentlemen.
They in their own world, bro.
Yeah,
We are out. Stop.